Okay.
Okay. Are we good? So, I started off with, so I walk into a bar. And we get in the bar and there's no seats anywhere. And it's rustic. And there's this guy sitting and there's 3 chairs. And I'm like, okay, and I'm just walking towards it. And he goes, hey, he says, I'm gonna give you my seat so you can have 3 together. And I'm kind of like, well, what the heck, there's 3. But so, okay, and I'm trying to say, well, you don't have to. And he comes dragging his leg in front of me, right? And then he has a seat, and I notice he's got an eye patch on. And I'm inside I'm laughing, and I'm like, thank you, you didn't have to do that. And I'm like, hey, you had a crappy day, hey? And he goes, what do you mean? And I'm like looking at him and go, well, the eye patch, the leg thingy. He goes, oh, I got blown up. And I'm like, you got blown up? And he goes, yeah. He says, oh, but it wasn't 1 bad day, it was 2. He says, I got shot first. He says, and he goes, but it was a flesh wound. And so then I'm like, okay. So then he starts, we didn't get into the blow up, other than he said, did you ever watch the movie Black Hawk Down? He goes, yeah, I was there. And I'm like, okay, so I'm in a happy place. I just drove for 20 hours. I'm not wanting to get to so anyways, so then he goes, where are you from? And I said, Canada. He goes, oh yeah, British. The accent. What the hell are you talking about? And these 2 are sitting beside me, and they're just like rolling their eyes, going, Jackie, don't engage. And
You've attracted another one.
It was too late. So then he's going on, and he tells me, he says, he starts talking, because his mom was British or something. And I'm British because I'm from Canada, and so then he proceeds to do this accent, and I'm like looking at his lips, going, "What the frick are you saying?" And he goes, "Well, that was my Irish Gaelic," and I'm like, "Is that a thing?" But whatever, I'm not gonna argue with the guy with the eye patch and dragging his leg. I'm like, sure, okay. So then he says, and my mom, she thinks she looks like the Queen, and so she does the wave a lot. And I'm like, oh, okay. And he goes, did you ever watch the movie Young Frankenstein? I go, okay, yeah, where's this going? He goes, yeah. He says, you remember the guy with the googly eyes? I go, yeah. He goes, that's my grandma.
That's my grandma.
That's my grandma. And I'm like, I turn around the body and I go, you're an asshole. Because I'm like, he won't stop. He says at one point, he goes, I talk a lot. He says, you can tell me to shut up. And I'm like, shut up.
You told me to shut up?
No, it was my inside voice. But oh my God, it was just, and I just sat
Bought
there.
us a drink.
Yeah, he did. But I was just laughing because these guys they were behind me. They were rude. They hurt my feelings. They didn't try to save me. And so then, the whole time he's going on about my British accent and giving me, thank God he had to go bathroom, so he did wander away. Thank God. But it was just funny because I'm like, I sit there and I think, how do I attract these people? And I've come to realize that they think I'm one of them, one of their own, and they're just letting me know that they're in the vicinity, so when the mothership comes, we can all go together, because I don't get where I get these from. And then they're killing themselves laughing, because this morning, apparently, I started the conversation again, and they're like, don't engage, so.
Somebody else.